Student Bethlehem Central reporting. Our network executive producer has been contacted by a correspondent from the Orient. He's quite excited about developments there. It seems there are some related events in far-off Persia which have a bearing on this story. We take you now to Gabriella Hall, Persia.
Can you leave your flocks and go into Bethlehem at this time of night?
The sheep are all bedded down. Nothing will approach them with such a bright light. It's almost like day. Bethlehem isn't very far.
This is Guna Blumenbaum returning you back to Bethlehem Central.
Those of you who have may just tuned in, this is an international broadcasting network. We have been on the spot with our correspondents in far-off Bethlehem, where very unusual events are taking place. A child has been born to a peasant family, followed by a series of unexplained events. Most outstanding of all is an extremely bright star, which hovers over the site of the birth. We return you now to our on-the-street reporter. Come inside.
This is Saul Josephson in Bethlehem at the stable. I am with some shepherds who left their flocks and came to where the star hovers. What have you shepherds found here?
We found a baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger.
This is our proof. The Savior has been born.
He looks so tiny to be a savior of the whole world.
What do you plan to do now?
We will return to our flocks and we will tell all we meet of the events of this marvelous night.
Thank you. Now back to Bethlehem Central.
This is Veronica Corning, student Bethlehem Central reporting. Our network executive producer has been contacted by a correspondent from the Orient. He's quite excited about developments there. It seems there are some related events in far-off Persia which have a bearing on this story. We take you now to Gabriella Hall, Persia.
This is Gabriella Holly in Persia. Yes, I have just been talking to 3 wise men here, very learned men. They spend their time studying the stars. Let us talk with these astrologers from the East. What are your names?
I am Melchior, and I have never seen such a meeting of the stars as in the horoscope of a newborn child in Judea.
Casper is my name, and it is my belief that it is written in the stars that this child will have a kingdom much larger than Caesar's.
Balthazar is my name. They say power and love will live together. That doesn't seem possible, but we're going to follow these western stars and investigate for ourselves.
How long have you been studying this celestial phenomenon?
It has been visible for 2 years. It took a year to calculate the significance.
The constellations Orion and Great Bear have never before been in this position.
The new star is the brightest yet to appear anywhere.
Tell me about this new star.
For the past few days, it has been so bright we can't use our telescopes, and it was moving westward, but now it has stopped moving.
We have studied many ancient writings, including the Hebrew. We believe that it is in fulfillment of the prophecies made by Isaiah centuries ago. We think it is shining over where a baby is born who will prove to be a man who will change our world.
I see that you are ready for a trip. Apparently you plan to follow this star. Surely your journey will take days.
We're certain that the stars are over Judea. When we get to that land, we'll make an appointment with Herod, and he should be able to give us a map of the territory that shall speed our trip.
luck on your trip. I hope you do find this baby. Now that's the Bethlehem Central.
Well, to briefly sum up, as the day has passed, the story of registration for Caesar's census has grown into a story of birth that fulfills prophecies. A child has been born in Bethlehem today. We have talked with the parents who know the child is someone special.
There's an extremely bright star shining over the city, causing excitement and awe. We have talked to some shepherds who feel this event is the fulfillment of prophecy. People have heard angel voices singing Alleluia. And we are not sure how to explain these events, but there most certainly is great expectation and excitement in the air.
We have interviewed 3 very wise men from Persia. They study the stars continually. As a result of their study, they are convinced that the new star shining over Bethlehem in Judea is a sign of the birthday of the King. They are taking precious gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh to the infant. They too are full of great wonder and awe.
You have just heard a special broadcast from far out parts of the world.